scarlet blaze, severing the past. After a furious march, Edelgard's army restores a measure of peace to the imperiled lands of Hrim, only to learn of a revolt at Fort Mercius, staged by the deposed Duke Ire. The disturbance in Hrim was but a feint to give those who slither in the dark time to capture Mercius, and eventually the capital of Enbar. But Edelgard moves to thwart them.
Have you heard, Duke Ire? Viscount Menya has hastened from afar to join your cause. Our houses, Fenya and Menya, share a distant blood ancestor. And now we stand together again to save the Empire from her plight.
Hastened from afar with what? That miserable smattering of soldiers? From what I hear, Menya's heir is a rabid supporter of the Emperor. Are you certain the father is not being foisted on us just to get him out of the picture?
Absolutely not. And besides, all of House Fenya is united behind you. If we appeal to the other lords jointly, I'm certain a multitude of troops will flock to Fort Mercius.
I should hope so. I've no idea why they'd side with that pathetic excuse for an emperor. Only I, Ludwig von Eyre, can restore Adrestia to its former glory.
About those mages, they say they want to, alter the fort's defenses?
Fine, fine. Let them do as they wish. So long as we're outnumbered, we must embrace creative solutions. Edelgard will strike the moment we give any indication we're after the capital. We'll lure her troops inside, then dispose of them all at once. It will be an easy victory.
I always knew you were a brilliant tactician. They will never see it coming. Now, if we might discuss key posts in your future administration.
I can only hope Her Majesty is weak and foolish enough to be so ensnared. It was never my intent to divide the Empire in war. That's not what I wanted. If she'd said one word, indicating there might be a place for me, none of this would have been necessary. Enough. I must purge my mind of such thoughts. I must win. I must prevail over her. And if I cannot, you must be the one to cut me down, Ferdinand.
Edelgard, do you have a moment?
Of course, Ferdinand, but please keep it short.
It is about my father. My pleas for a fair trial cost you time and delayed his sentencing. It also gave the Knights of Seiros an opening to conduct their raid, which provided him ample opportunity to stage an escape. I am to blame for all that has transpired.
Let me hurry you along to the point, if I may. What are you going to do about it? Or, more likely, what do you want me to do about it?
Put me in the field when we retake Fort Mercius, and permit me to rectify my own mistake. Will you allow me that?
I was wondering when you'd ask. Don't worry, I've already made the arrangements. But you mustn't do anything reckless. You will stick to the battle plan, and that is a direct order.
Ah, Edelgard, you are the very picture of reason, the very epitome of wise stewardship.
Enough. You can gush over me after the battle if you still feel the urge. We've no idea how things will go after all, and you may be in a very different mood.
True. All the same, I am grateful. Thank you.
You can come out, Hubert. I know you're listening.
I came to give you the latest report, Your Majesty, but decided to wait until this other business reached its conclusion.
Then you know what must be done. Make sure he's given protection.
Oh, I will if I find the time. You do keep me quite busy, after all.
You've found a way to take care of them?
I can assure you, those Cretans will rue ever setting foot in Her Majesty's fortress. They wanted thick walls, and we will give them the thickest ones a coffin can provide.
This is our chance to decimate the forces of those who slither in the dark.
I have an idea.
Hey, so hear me out.
What do you think of this? I will handle it. Shall we?
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Well, this'll take some getting used to.
Gaze upon my splendid finery.
Well, this is a new look for me.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Let's earn our keep.
I have to focus.
United, we are unbeatable!
I've got this.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're...
Let's do this! It's not over.
I'm bringing it down! Out of the way!
to get going. Here goes.
Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in there and fight.
I got this.
Now die!
Take a breather. I'm in trouble here.
This victory moves us closer to great things.
Only thorns left on this rose.
Our scouts have returned from Fort Mercius. There's less movement than we anticipated. That likely means the former Duke Ire wants us to attack the fortress to make up for his disadvantage in troop strength.
The numbers don't lie. One needs 3 times the forces of their enemy to claim a castle in a siege. Although, that's if you attempt to take it head on.
So, do we have a plan or what? I mean, Fort Mercius is basically impenetrable. Actually, this one time we came home well after curfew and had to try and sneak back in. Turns out there was no way in. The guards mistook us for bandits, and Father shouted at us until he lost his voice. Good times.
The good news is that we have learned of a passage into the fort which has been kept secret since its construction. The bad news is that Ire likely also learned of the passage when he was Prime Minister. Unless his reason has completely taken flight, the man will take some sort of measures to defend it.
The fortress is huge in size. We should organize small teams and be attacking from many points. If we achieve success, we can open the gates from the inside and be giving the enemy a surprise.
It only serves other regions if the Empire starts shedding Empire blood. We should find a resolution that minimizes casualties on both sides. Is this the part where I chime in? Because, if you want to coax someone out of hiding, breaking down the door is the wrong way to go about it. That'll only push them further into their shells, so I think we should try talking to them instead.
Is it just me, or is our corner of the world an uncontrolled mess?
Why don't we just put all of your plans into action? We've got the numbers to do it. We can sneak soldiers in, use the secret passage, talk it out, and apply brute force all at the same time. As long as one of those approaches works, we'll win.
That's actually not a bad plan, and it didn't even come from me. Amazing! I mean, the brute force part is a little risky, but I dare say you're learning.
An intriguing idea.
But what about the hostages? If we force our way in, they're likely to be killed.
I will not permit that to happen. And And while my father may be a fallen noble, he is still a noble, and not the sort of man to start butchering innocent people when the tides turn.
I pray you are right, Ferdinand. Though I believe you never know what a person is capable of until they act. We will proceed with this plan at once, adapting as the situations dictate. We cannot fail. Not here. Not now.
Let's earn our keep. The battle begins.
United, we are unbeatable!
Yeah, right!
Problem anymore. I'm in trouble here. Take a breather. I'd rather be attacking than defending, but I still find this whole affair to be very annoying.
You demonstrate your strength anew.
Witness our valiant efforts.
My turn.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
Take a breather. Out of the way. See? I'm not so bad.
I'm not falling.
You shall pay for this, you hear?
It is certainly worth an attempt.
Here it comes!
Let's carve a swap.
I've
I've got this.
Battlefield.
Time to make a name for ourselves. I am your man. Let's give this a shot. Let's do this. You may continue to rely on me.
All would be lost if I were to die here. Right on.
Leave this one. That's my cue.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Overcome this sacrifice and move on.
I thought you were all talk, but you're not half bad for a big shot noble.
I'm bringing it down.
This is war! Let us use this for the glory of our army.
Here goes!
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough. All right. I won't lose.
How does that please you?
I won't lose. I'm all right.
I can do
this! This victory moves us closer to great things. Take all...
Only thorns left on this rose.
I have a strategy. I will endeavor my hardest.
Hey, why not?
The fight starts now.
We just have to defend? That's not so bad.
We're at a disadvantage here, so don't get reckless.
I failed to anticipate this situation.
sorry,
all right.
but I gotta fall back.
Watch this! Think I'm in trouble here. Don't mind if I do. Stand aside.
You shall pay for this, you hear?
Unfurl the flag. Take a breather.
Retreat!
This is nothing. I'm dragging the others down.
Just wait. Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
I'm unstoppable.
Now, when might I see the real spots?
Yeah, all right.
It's not over.
Watch this! My turn?
I can still fight!
The stronghold's ours!
My turn!
Right on!
I almost feel sorry for them. Leave this to me.
Here goes.
Yeah. My turn?
Still here? Look
Looks like you could use my skills.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
Holding this position will make our lives easier, right?
This victory will enable us to safeguard the future.
This'll help me break new boundaries.
Let's earn our keep.
I won't lose. Not now. United, we are unbeatable.
We've got a real fight on our hands.
Don't mind if I do. Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
There is not a question of can. Only leave this to me.
I'd rather be attacking than defending. I still find this whole affair to be very annoying.
The stronghold's ours.
I am your man.
See? I'm not so bad.
I have you.
Stepping away for a moment.
Here goes.
Victory is ours for the taking. Watch this.
No use fighting a losing battle.
You may continue to rely on me.
I thought you were all talk, but you're not half bad for a big shot noble.
Just in time. We could use a hand.
this one to me. Looks like you could use some help.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against. I've got that.
Take a breather.
Unfurl the flag.
I can still fight!
All would be lost if I were to die here.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Our time is finally come.
My turn.
I almost feel sorry for them.
You like that?
We'll have to take things from here. This is all my fault. This shit can't let it end like this. I'm in trouble here. Looks like that's it for us.
I'll
How
take
does
over.
that please you? Take a breather.
I shall never back
You're done!
All right, a successful mission.
Out of the way! This place won't be a problem anymore. This victory tastes extra sweet. Yeah, not bad.
Oh, look at that.
If everyone is prepared, it's time to make our move. Our troops attacking the gates have been instructed not to force their way in. Before long, the enemy will notice as much and realize we're already inside.
We need to locate and strike down the rebel leader. That should put an end to the insurrection. Along the way, you may encounter suspicious agents. They are the true masterminds behind the rebellion, and must all be eradicated.
Got it. Now let's get going before those bloodthirsty monsters hurt any of the hostages.
I haven't been this angry in a long time. When is that man going to stop being a thorn in Her Majesty's side?
Ah, how splendid. But do try not to become so flush with rage that you make a foolish error.
Perhaps if you grew flush with rage every now and again, you wouldn't have the complexion of a coffin dweller.
Quiet, both of you.
You don't have to do this, Ferdinand. You can always stay back if you have doubts.
No. Fate put me on this path. And now I must walk it.
Enemy soldiers have breached our fortifications! To arms! Defend the glory of the Empire!
They've seen through our ruse already. Prepare to take the fortress. Out of the way!
Our detachment is safely inside. We should wait to see how the enemy responds before.
Start by seizing the inner wall.
Watch this!
Mercenaries are no better than common bandits! How could my father make a deal with such a pack of rogues?
Looks like this ain't your lucky day.
I should have expected an ambush. We used to play hide and seek here all the time.
Looks like they're here. And once we kill them all, we'll have more riches than we know what to do with.
Somebody do some crowd control or something! Please.
Pay attention now. Stand aside. Stand aside.
This is going well. Almost too well. Is Ire truly so short-handed?
That barrier was formed with dark magic. We must eliminate the caster in order to pass.
They only delay the inevitable.
We have the enemy where we want them! Unleash the arrows!
Here goes!
We'll have these defenses crippled in short order.
This shady magic business just doesn't do much for me.
turn.
If it's magic walls and what happened. If you get in the way of Her Majesty, you will pay.
Fools. And to think I was entertaining the idea of letting you scamper away.
What was that attack?
I'll give you the Viscum. I hope you like being roasted alive, because that's exactly what's... Leave this one to me. That's my cue. It's Bernie's time to shine. Sure hope this goes okay.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Right then. Let us go. I will see my duty.
So, what should I be doing? Sure, let's try it.
They must watch this.
We'd be fools to try and force our way through this. The time has come to call upon our detachment.
A weapon of that scale is certain to be controlled by some kind of device.
Yeah, right!
Take a breather. You have time to strap your armor on.
The enemy's here! Kill them all! I got this! Out of the way! Take this!
Here it comes! You're done! Here goes! You let us take this place down? I need somewhere to hide. No more arrows!
Get in there and hammer them while they're pinned down by that magic weapon!
Are you kidding me? Reinforcements? This day just keeps getting better. Take a breather. No, this is wrong. I can't die.
I never expected much from those shifty vermin. And here I am with the cold embrace of the grave hovering at my shoulder.
Well, we've smashed their little toy. Let's see what their next move will be.
I thought our victory was assured. How could everything have gone so wrong?
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Right then. Let us go towards. I will see.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
There is not left but to resist with all our might. Help me push them back!
The writing is on the wall, but those fools would sooner perish than admit it.
On the fire orbs! We'll rain death down upon them from above.
Watch this!
Fire orbs? Those must be new. A little gauche, if you ask me.
They look real dangerous, though. Also, what's a gauche?
I think that's the end of the reinforcements.
Conjure magic shield to safeguard our comrades.
Pay attention now.
Your Majesty, forgive my ignorance. The outer defenses only just fell.
Here goes! I don't know how we made it, but we did. Apologies.
I never should have come to this accursed place.
Oh, please. I'll take over.
Viscount Fenya, Viscount Menya, forgive me.
I'm coming for you, Father. The enemy no place to hide. Seize every key position in the fortress.
The enemy is getting too close to Duke Ire. We must hurry to his side.
Oh, but you are far.
They must learn who they're up against. I've got to take a breather.
I see the Empire in the throes of a terrible sickness, and I intend to cure it or die in the attempt.
It's not over.
I am your man! Now perhaps we can stamp out those who slither in the dark as well.
So, Master, you come to claim your poor father's head at last.
I come to do my duty. No more, no less. That is enough. There is no escape for you. Go on then. I'll leave for you the final blow. You leave me nothing. This was ever my burden to bear. Father! No, you are just a traitor now. In light of your crimes against the Empire, the punishment is death! Send a runner to House Menya, and have them deliver the letter I drafted. Also, take the soldiers under your command and begin investigating any magic constructs abandoned by the enemy.
At once, Lord Hubert.
It must be awful to end your own parents' life. Shouldn't you say something? You comforted Fleisch, after all.
Come on, Ferdinand. Let's get going.
No. You may continue without me. I would like to stay here a moment. Just a moment longer.
Hubert, we have a messenger from the Alliance, and I need to know where our Western campaign stands. Ferdinand, may I have a word? I thought I'd let you decide how to punish your father's followers now that they've surrendered. Furthermore, this incident has led to the end of Fenya and several other noble houses. We need to settle the matter of the next Duke Eyre, and we need to do so quickly. So if you don't mind...
Is this your attempt at solace, Edelgard?
What?
I will punish the troops, and I will find a way to administer my father's lands. You can trust in me, Your Majesty. And thank you for considering my feelings in the matter.
Seems like fighting's all I do these days.
Hey, a new power!
I need more strength than this.
A new power is now being mine.
I never expected we'd have our hands this full after returning from Fargus. Still, we've managed to quell the turmoil and maneuver our way back to Enbar.
Due to the valiant efforts of Count Berglis and his Aryan Road garrison, the kingdom's counter-offensive has hardly put a dent in the western lines. I wager the reinforcements reached them in time.
It's a good thing we do not have to maintain a large military presence in Leicester. But of course, that was Her Majesty's plan all along.
We'd be up to our shoulders in trouble if we hadn't settled hostilities with the Alliance.
Do you think people in the Empire will be all right? I'm worried about the opera company, of course, but I'd also be devastated if anything happened to my friends in the capital.
The end result of all this was the complete expurgation of the Empire's remaining dissidents. In a way, we should be thanking them for handing us this opportunity on a gilded platter.
Adrestia deserves some stability for a change, so I think it's good that Her Majesty has total power now. With the opposing nobles wiped out, it's a breath of fresh air after the way things were under the old Emperor.
Lynn, think about who's here.
It is all right, Dorothea. I have moved on.
It's funny, though. I was sure my father would take part in the rebellion, but he just didn't. I mean, I feel like all he ever did was complain about Her Majesty, you know? I guess he was so scared of the church that he decided to stay holed up in Garreg Mach.
What is our next action, Lady Edelgard? If we are returning to the Western Front, I will have preparedness.
Fighting your own people sure takes the thrill out of battle. So let's go wall up the kingdom instead and put an end to all this. Who's with me?
All that remains is for Adrestia to claim victory.
And along those lines, I wish to present an idea. One last stratagem to ensure that we prevail.
We were successful in striking down Cronia at Fort Mercius. However, Lord Arundel, which is to say Talus, remains at large, and any schemes Solon may be plotting are so much conjecture in the wind. Still, his efforts in Rim territory effectively empowered the late Duke Eyre to stage a coup. Whatever the case, He must have a very good reason for seeking to prevent the kingdom's fall.
But why would they help the people who are harboring the Archbishop? It makes no sense. Unless their aim is simply to prevent the war from ending by any means possible.
We know the kingdom's court mage, Cornelia, is connected to those who slither in the dark. They may have planted other associates in Fargus as well. If they already have the king's court dancing on strings, it stands to reason they would focus their attention on obstructing the Empire.
I agree the theory hangs together, but does that mean we should expect more interference?
We should, Your Majesty. Though I would at least like to think they no longer have anyone left who can act brazenly in the open.
And need we worry about our mercenary friend?
I was under the assumption that they had your implicit trust.
Absolutely, but not enough to purge all of the doubt from my heart. I once trusted my uncle, as well as the late Duke Eyre, and he wasn't even replaced with a doppelganger. People who come in contact with those who slither in the dark are not the same afterward. How am I to trust anyone in a world where such a thing can happen?
I do not disagree, Your Majesty.
Yes, well, we must remain vigilant until the war is over for good and all. Although I wonder if we can rest easy even then.
We still don't really know much about Solon, Kranya, and Tallis. I was thinking this would be a chance to learn about my power, or who you actually are. But oh well.
Oh well. Is that all you have to say for yourself?
I mean, I'm still curious, but my attention right now is on the battles ahead. And hey, it's not like knowing the truth would change much for you anyway. Even if I am related to those slithering people somehow, it's not like I'd want to split up with you. Plus, I need to focus on getting ready to face the Ashen Demon again.
Now that's what I like to hear. It's incredible to see again just how fast you've matured. Makes me proud to call you my partner in destiny. Is this what being a parent feels like?
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, this war will be over soon, so let's do what we've got to do to see it through together. I'll be counting on you, Arvel.
And I on you, so promise me you'll do what needs to be done.
Scarlet Blaze. A clash of ambitions. Edelgard succeeds in containing Eyre's insurgency, and while she is concerned by the absence of the nefarious Tallis, she prepares her army for the next step regardless. The time is nigh to crush the Kingdom and Central Church's growing momentum and put an end to the war. But no one knows that fate holds another cruel twist.
I've gathered you here in Garrick Mach because the time has come. We are returning to the front.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting to hear that forever! Let's go wreck things!
For the next phase of our campaign, we'll be working with the Alliance's leader, Claude, to tighten our cordon around the kingdom. Rather than try to advance on the Western Front, we'll join forces with the Alliance and press in from the east.
This means we'll be marching northeast from the monastery and infiltrating Galatia. So long as the Alliance does not attempt any underhanded schemes, our victory there is assured.
I hope we can finally end it this time. I don't think I can deal with doubling back again.
Agreed. This slog has slogged on long enough.
Worry not, friends. I'll not be blindsided twice. I promise you that.
We won't rest until all of Fódlan is united. We will fight tooth and nail for it, and we'll do so together.
We made some headway on the Western Front once the Empire pulled its main force back.
What does it matter when their Minister of Military Affairs still holds Aryan Road? Even if we were in a position to keep throwing troops at those walls, we're never going to crack them.
But if we keep digging our heels in here, their main force will be on us again in no time.
It appears they have already dealt with the insurrection at Fort Mercius. If they don't come at us from the west, they'll soon waltz right in from the east.
Might I offer a suggestion, King Dimitri?
Of course, Lady Rhea.
We should retake Garreg Mach. It is the only way to reverse our current fortunes. If I call upon the Church's faithful, they will come running from every corner of Fódlan to liberate the monastery in the goddess's name. With Garreg Mach under our control, we will be able to keep the Imperial army in check. Additionally, it might convince some of the more fickle Alliance lords to reconsider their loyalties.
I mean no disrespect, Lady Rhea, but this proposal hardly seems...
There is more. As you know, the Bishop of the Southern Church is currently seated at the monastery. If we remove him, it reminds the world anew that Archbishop Rhea is the rightful head of the Church of Seiros. I believe this will shake some of the more devout Adrestian lords from their Emperor's grip.
While their faith may waver now, Adrestia is still the cradle of the Church of Seiros. There are yet many pious believers among their nobility. If we can pull them to our side, it may shift the war back in our favor.
We should strike while the iron is hot. I will get the word out at once.
Hold, Lady Rhea. While I now concede that your plan to retake the monastery has some merit, I must ask that you alert no one.
And why not? I need only say the word, and an army of believers will flock to our cause.
Yes, and the moment the enemy spies people flooding in from across hill and dale, they'll realize what we're planning and bolster their defenses.
You believe their defenses are mightier than the faith of the people? By the goddess, have our enemies truly become so powerful? In that case, what do you propose?
We entrust the eastern lines to houses Karen and Galatea, then ride en masse toward Aryan Road. The enemy will think we intend to assail the Silver Maiden, but instead, we break east.
East? Then we'll be attacking the monastery through the Valley of Torment. I get your thinking now. If we attack from the west, Aryan Road would be at our backs, and the Empire could box us in.
Very well. I have no objections. My church members will assist in guiding your soldiers through Edelgard. The monastery is holy and precious to us, and by the name of the goddess, I swear, it will be ours again.
Good. Then I'll ready the troops. Lady Rhea, Seteth, I place all of our futures in your hands.
So, this is probably a giant waste of everyone's time, but I've got an idea.
What if we tried this?
I have the most brilliant idea.
I have a stratagem. I shall ensure it is done with no mistakes.
Shall we?
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I will hew my own path with this power.
Can't wait to see how you do. Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Changing up my style.
This is a way to get more power.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Let's earn our keep. They're not taking this from us.
We will surmount this challenge together.
And off we go.
A taste more bitter than blackest coffee.
The Empire.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
Here goes. Is that all we've got?
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Let me help you.
I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
Attack! Don't give him a chance.
Take a breather.
Is that all we've got? Can't let it end like this.
Done and done. Now, what's next?
Out of the way! On to the next one.
Can't take my eyes off you in the fight.
You're done!
I am your man!
I'll take over. Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Here I go. No, must all provide some protection.
There's not a question of it. Leave this to me.
I've got this. My turn.
You shall pay for this, you hear?
We'll keep this place safe. Looks like that's it for us.
Attack! Don't give him a chance to retaliate!
Don't mind if I do.
Truly odd to see you reach such heights of achievement.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
It worked!
Watch this!
We can't let it end like this.
We can ill afford defeat here. Stand aside.
Take a breather.
My turn.
I'll take over. One step closer to victory. Watch this! My turn.
I make my own luck!
Here it comes! Take this! I don't know how we held them off, but we did.
Long story short, the kingdom is preparing to ride west with a huge army. It looks like they're gonna throw everything they've got at Aryan Road.
Yes, we have received similar reports.
It's a pretty strange thing to do. I don't trust it.
Then you believe it to be a feint? Interesting. Well, if true, there are only so many places they could go. They cannot ignore our troops and attempt to take Dare to. That would be folly. So the only other place I can imagine they would be after is Garreg Mach.
That's what I was thinking. So what's our play?
We can't risk losing the monastery. We'll have to send more troops to defend it. But at the same time, we can't unclench the fist we are trying to bring down on the kingdom. Our only choice is to mobilize the full resources of our regions.
Spoken like a woman with might to spare. I'm afraid we in the Alliance are already at our limits. But hear me out for a second. If the kingdom really intends to attack Garreg Mach, they won't approach from the west. That would put them smack between your forces in Aryan Road and the monastery. It'd be suicide. That leaves them with only one option.
You're saying they'll take the northern approach through Edelgard?
Yep, the Valley of Torment, which just so happens to be the route we were planning to use ourselves. The Church of Seiros will likely mobilize every knight they've got, and that is a very big army.
Supposing you are correct, what do you suggest we do in response? Should we change our marching route to avoid clashing with them?
Nope. In fact, I vote we do the opposite. The kingdom will catch on no matter how we try to deploy our troops, so I say let's meet them right there in Edelgard.
Interesting. But the valley path is treacherous and difficult to navigate, which will blunt the impact of our superior numbers. Why would we play into the enemy's hands like that?
Because sometimes trying to claim every advantage can be a double-edged sword. Leveling the playing field can often be the key to bringing an opponent down, especially if you know you can handle him. Besides, what better way to keep casualties to a minimum than by finishing them off in one battle?
You know how to convince me. Very well. I can get behind this plan.
Is there anything you would like to add, Hilda? You appear to be deep in thought.
Huh? Who, me? Nah, I'm good. I'm just standing in because Claude asked me to. If it brings the war to an end quicker, I'm all for it.
Let's earn our keep. I'll do what I've gotta do. That's it. United, we are unbeatable!
Forward march! And don't let me catch you lagging behind!
I mustn't bring shame upon my good name.
I am your man!
Take a breather. This place won't be a problem anymore.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Somebody help me!
I am your man.
I'm dragging the others down.
Wait.
Taste more bitter than black as coffee.
This is war!
Here goes!
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
Here I go. No mistakes. I'll provide some protection.
Battle will make a fine stage for my debut.
Watch this!
My turn?
Don't let it go to your head.
My turn.
I'll take over. I'll take over. Stand aside.
Just wait.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
I can't lose. I'm all right.
Onward and upward.
I need more strength than this.
Oh, look at that. Greetings.
The fight starts now.
The battle begins.
Yeah, we can win this!
I failed to anticipate this situation.
I am your man. More bitter than black as coffee.
I'm dragging the others down.
I cannot withdraw. Not even when faced with a disadvantage such as this.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
Here goes! Can't let it end like this.
I cannot withdraw. Not even when faced with a disadvantage such as this.
Fight like this! I'm bleeding all over the place!
Bitter and black as poppies.
Can't let it end like this. A taste more bitter than blackest coffee.
Get the people fired up.
Out of the way! What cheek! You know what they say about playing with fire.
I'll take over.
I cannot withdraw. Not even when faced with a disadvantage such as this.
My turn.
This will really demoralize our enemies.
It worked!
This battle will make a fine stage for my...
I've got this. View. On your place. All we've got?
You may continue to rely on me.
Enemy down! Take this!
I can't take my eyes off you when you fight. Peace awaits us. I know it does.
Thanks for tipping me off. It was the push I needed. I've been grappling with what to do for a long time. If I'd had someone like you around, I might have made the right decision in the first place. I bet I'd be walking a very different path right now. Lester would sure be different. Maybe even all of Fódlan would be different.
I think you're giving me too much credit.
I don't know. I'm a pretty good judge of character. But anyway, if you don't have anything else lined up after the war, why not come with me? I think we make a pretty good team.
Yeah, maybe we do. I'll give it some thought.
That's all I can ask. But for now, I guess you know what to do next. Everyone, lend me your ears. Soon we will arrive in the Valley of Torment, where our Imperial allies will fight for supremacy against the forces of the Kingdom and Central Church. This is certain to be a violent and bloody battle. Death will indeed feast well this day. So think long and hard. Is this what you want? Yes, we signed a pact with the Empire, but only under duress after they overran our lands. And what was the other option? To side with the corrupt church and the kingdom they cling to? Never. A false choice is no choice at all. But now, right here and now, the Leicester Alliance has a chance to turn the tables. Loyal friends, brave allies, fellow visionaries. Will we accept an emperor who pays for her needless wars in the coin of our blood? Will we submit to an archbishop and a king who would shackle us to their outmoded customs? I say no. I say never. And this day, on this battlefield, we stake a claim to a future of our own making. This day, we help these monsters destroy themselves and claim this world for our own. This day, we declare war against the Empire and the Kingdom.
I take it you heard the ill news, Your Majesty?
Moments ago, yes.
I don't get it. Why would the Alliance want to make enemies of both the Empire and the Kingdom? It doesn't make any sense.
I underestimated you, Claude.
The Empire, the Alliance, the Kingdom, even the forces of the Church. To think we would all meet in such a cramped locale.
Hold on. Does anyone actually see the Knights of Seiros amidst all this? I wonder if they're not even here to begin with.
We strike at the Imperial Army today. Do not let the Alliance distract you.
Yes, as you command.
The party's already starting, huh? It's too bad we couldn't throw it for something a little more civilized.
Would it kill you to be serious for once, Claude?
For the last time, Flane, I am against this. It is not too late to retreat.
And for the last time, I intend to fight. Besides, it would seem the battle is about to begin.
Well then, just give the command, Edelgard.
Good. Our very hope depends on you. Brave warriors of Adrestia, the time has come to demonstrate the Empire's valor, to prove our supremacy. Any who dare stand in our way must be cut down. Now! As one, attack! Claude clearly wants us to deal with the Kingdom and the Church ourselves, so that he can profit from the fallout.
Yes. It would appear someone has let our plans slip. The enemy knew precisely how to box us in.
We will be torn apart if we fail to forestall the enemy. Seize their forward stronghold. Push their lines back.
I have no intention intention of retreating anyway. Instead, we'll bring the fight to them before they can overwhelm us.
I will heal your wounds. Please, be careful out there. This should be of use. Here goes.
This stronghold can fall!
I'll take over.
I can still fight!
My turn. I'll carve my way right through them.
No, not yet!
Not on my watch, pal!
I am your man!
The kingdom's no match for us, and neither is the Alliance. Everyone, just stay calm.
Why must you hurt each other like this? You are all brothers and sisters. I cannot take much more. Yet the others will be in grave danger if I flee.
How can I face Lady Edelgard after such a shameful display?
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
That's my... Here goes.
Flame, no more! Get to safety!
Very well, brother. But you must swear not to put yourself in unnecessary danger.
All right, you'll do.
We've gained an early advantage. Well fought, one and all.
Is that
Do not maintain control of our footholds as we go. The battle will turn against us.
Did I misjudge my chance to withdraw? I'm still on my feet, and I can...
There is not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Not a problem. I've got this.
My
turn.
Which means I can keep fighting.
My turn.
You think a few nicks and scratches will send me packing?
Stand down, Felix.
It's a wonder you can still stand. Now would you please let us handle the rest?
You better come back alive.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against. I've got this.
Take a breather.
Else.
I hope you're watching, Ingrid. Today is the day I avenge you. I hope you're ready to part with your head, because I mean to lay it at my friend's grave.
Out of the way!
Out of the way!
Take this! That's it! I'm out of here!
This is nothing compared to the pain she felt. No regrets!
Out of the way!
Forgive me, Your Majesty. May fortune favor you in battle.
I am your man.
Not you too, Sylvain. What am I supposed to do now?
If we keep this up, the battle may be ended before it can truly begin.
It's unnerving how well we're doing. I hope that means we're headed for a quick victory.
Our way is clear. Onward!
Days like this happen to the best of us.
I yield to no one! Get out of my way!
Turn. Anything for Lady Edelgard.
Now, hear the signal. The Empire spanned out to the north and south. Split them in two and box them in.
Alliance reinforcements have appeared in the middle of our ranks.
There's no time to retreat. Just deal with them as best you can and minimize casualties.
You will go no further.
Defensive positions.
There is not a question of can. Only a matter of will. My will is theirs. I am your man.
care.
This is war! Take a breather.
Here it comes!
You're done!
My turn. I have you, no mercy. This is war. No mercy. This is war.
Watch this!
I can still
I yield to no one!
Get out of my way!
My turn. Not yet.
Watch this!
The only acceptable outcome.
You have taken another step forward.
Take a breather.
Still fight. Is that all? I make my own luck.
Here it comes!
You're done!
I am your man.
I'm bringing it down. I'll take over.
Yeah, right.
Well, if this is our fearless leader's big moment, I guess I can pitch in.
No one!
Get out of my way!
Now I know what death's door looks like.
Well, this turned out to be a stupid idea. Now what do I do?
Hilda's in trouble. Archers, give her some cover. Call it off when you need to, Hilda. There's no shame in falling back.
Thanks, Claude. But I'll be okay, so long as the archers are with me. Get ready for Hilda Valentine Goneril! Things aren't looking so hot.
I told you to get out of there, Hilda. Now back off and let me take over.
My turn?
Sorry, Claude. And good luck.
Enough messing around. You'll have to contend with me now.
I'll take over.
This is a shame, Claude. I thought we'd finally forged a path to true friendship.
What can I say? I've got big dreams, same as you. Plus, I think we both knew this was gonna happen eventually.
My chance is dim.
People trusted me to pull this off. I have to win.
I yield to no one. Get out of my way.
It was a good strategy, but not good enough. And now, look what I've done to all of you.
It's not what you wanted, Claude. But the world won't forget your ambition, because it will live on through me.
My turn?
Still improving. I see why Lady Edelgard likes you.
I've got this.
In the name of His Majesty, you will perish here.
I'll take you all on.
Just to delay stopping the lava.
This stronghold will fall.
Watch this!
Empire and all who prostrate themselves before it will be punished by my hand.
Take a breather.
My turn.
Can't fall here.
Do not interfere!
Such is the cost of war.
Yes, let them taste the Empire's might.
God of the days when the battlefield would shudder before me. I am not beaten yet! No escape! Lament your weakness! No mercy! This is war!
Nice shot.
I shall never back down!
Bested again. But I must live on. For Flame.
No mercy! Submit! This is war!
Take a breather.
Sever ties with the Central Church and return to your people.
And I am to believe that will end your aggression? You'll come for me anyway. Your thirst for blood is unquenchable. Amusing. Our conflict ends here. I shall seal your demise with my own two hands.
I'm up against the King of Fargus himself. I'm not about to back down.
Is that it? I will sacrifice my own body if I must. Every ounce of my being, I offer for the future of Fargus. If I die, the kingdom dies. I must retreat.
There's no time to give chase. Still, this is a victory for the Empire all the same.
They kept us guessing, but at least we... What's that?
Butcher most vile. You killed the sire of this vessel, and now you die for it! Atone at once!
I've got this.
It's you the monster wants, so let's give the Ashen Demon a fitting end.
My turn? Strong. I've got a little something of my own. And this time, I know I can take you.
Our throwing comes to wind. But just for you, I'll send the pest crushed in your footloose.
You're done! Oh, couldn't hurt.
You arrogant speck. Be gone! This fight is not for you! This vessel will not move as I command!
The monster's losing control. Now's our chance to finish it.
Out of the way!
You're done!
Wretched! Hateful thing!
I shall never back
Atone at once!
You've finally done it. The Ashen Demon is no more.
Mm-hmm.
You don't sound too pleased with yourself.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I should be. But now that it's over, I just feel kinda empty. What if all this was just some horrible mistake? What if there was another way we could have solved all this? Sorry, I shouldn't be dumping all this on you.
There's nothing to apologize for. You're processing a lot right now. I'm not sure what it means to feel happy and empty and regretful all at the same time. But I think I'm going through it myself, too. Though I wouldn't call it happy per se, more like free. Like I've finally finished a quest I thought would never end. The relief could practically move me to tears.
Hey, are you crying?
I'm not sure, but I do know this. I'm beyond grateful for everything you've done for me. I couldn't have asked for a better partner in destiny.
Same here, friend.
I won't let myself stop here.
Yeah, not bad.
A last-minute betrayal like that should have been the end of us. This is a massive victory, and yet...
Something bothering you?
Where was the Archbishop? Where was the main force of the Knights of Seiros? Rhea would have relished a battle like this, yet she was nowhere to be found.
No. Hubert, let me ask you something. When the Archbishop escaped from Garreg Mach, we found no evidence of how she managed to reach this valley. Correct?
Indeed. We searched high and low, but it was only by chance that we picked up her trail in ALL. That is how we knew she had entered the kingdom. Without that clue, she would have been in the wind.
Just as I suspected.
What is it, Ferdinand? Is Garreg Mach in danger?
Of course. There must be a secret path that connects this valley to the monastery. Rhea and the Knights might be using it to attack Garreg Mach right now.
It's certainly possible. Hubert, your thoughts?
I will look into it, but I am almost certain that Ferdinand's theory is correct. We should assume this is the case, and take action immediately.
Of course it is correct. Very wise of you to see that.
In that case, we'll divide our troops. The main force will proceed with occupying Galatea. We'll lead the remaining third south to Garreg Mach.
Scarlet Blaze. A path forward. The Empire manages to prevail over the Kingdom and Central Church's coalition, despite the Alliance's declaration of war. But Archbishop Rhea is nowhere to be found. Edelgard and the others soon realize the Archbishop aims to use Aelel's secret trails to lead a surprise attack on Garrick Mach, so the Empire regroups and moves to intervene.
Dire news, my lord! Huh? What now? What's happened? Another fire? Has a horse escaped? Don't tell me it's an assassin! Where's the body? No, my lord. Worse. There's a legion of soldiers closing in on Garrick Mach. We think it's the Knights of Seiros. But we're safe in here, yes? My life is of great military importance, you know. Protect me! Put those troops Her Majesty sent to use!
Count Varley, the enemy is inside the monastery. We couldn't hold them back.
But these walls are thick! How did they breach them?
The walls yet stand, my lord. But it appears they have made use of a number of unknown secret passages. Now they are inside and wreaking havoc, and it's only a matter of time before the monastery falls. We have the numbers to stop them, but that matters little if we don't know where they actually are.
We must flee, my lord. All hope is lost.
Urgent news, my lord.
Spare my life, I beg you!
An unknown army has appeared and started attacking the Knights of Seiros.
Her Majesty's reinforcements!
Doubtful, my lord. This army wields large-scale magic and is also attacking the Imperial forces. The battlefield is sheer chaos. It's impossible to tell friend from foe.
What in the blazes is happening?
Church or Empire, I care not. Eradicate them all. Engulf them in our darkness.
It will be done. At last we can finally give the foolish descendants of those beasts the lesson they deserve. We will expose their filthy underground resting place and steal every last one of their essences.
If we can breach it. The hole in the forest that the bandits raided was secured with a seal.
Shall we deal with it after we take the monastery? We'll tear this disgusting rat's nest apart.
Lady Rhea, who are these people? They're attacking both sides indiscriminately.
A clandestine organization that wields dark magic. Could it be? Have they returned to seek vengeance on Fódlan? But why show their hand now? Deal with them, Catherine. Not a single one of them can survive. They pose a far greater threat to our world than the Empire.
Yes, Lady Rhea. Make way for Thunder Catherine! Clear a path or die!
And that appears to be the current situation.
The Knights of Seiros are one thing. We came prepared to deal with them, and we can do so. But now you say those who slither in the dark have turned this into a three-way battle? Why?
I am as baffled as you regarding a possible motive.
Perhaps it was vital they seized the monastery before we could get here. If they knew we were engaged in a lengthy fight at Aelel, they might have seen this as their chance.
Well, they saved Count Varley's life either way. So be it. We will use this situation to our advantage and conduct a rescue. We can't afford to lose Garrick Mach or Count Varley. With one battle, we'll destroy the Central Church and put an end to those who slither in the dark.
It's strange. I stopped caring about my father a long time ago, but the thought that he might die is... it's...
He is not dead yet, Bernadetta. Unless you intend to be leaving him to his fates.
No. No, of course not. I'm going to save him!
If we're sloppy about this, we'll get dragged into the ongoing battle and suffer heavy losses. I would prefer to make this as easy for ourselves as we can. Let's find out what's going on in there, then look for the safest way in.
I can tell you one thing. If Lord Arundel is here, I will choke the life out of him personally. I'll even let you watch, Your Majesty.
Yes, just try not to overdo it.
If that is settled, we will accomplish nothing more by brooding down here.
Agreed. We'll begin the attack as soon as our preparations are complete.
I have a strategy.
I have a stratagem.
Do you think this might work? We need to work with what we have.
Shall we?
Hey there. Need something? Is this it? See you around.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Thankfully, we're not too late. Count Varley is still holding strong. If the reports can be trusted, Rhea is here, and so is a mage that fits the description of Arundel, which is to say, Talus. That puts our two biggest adversaries in one place. We should deal with them here and now.
Only one thing to do. Give it my all and prove you picked the right merc for the job.
Indeed. I look forward to it. But just so you know, you've already proven that a dozen times over.
Then I'm still a few dozen short. I gotta show you what the mercenary spirit's all about.
This is my first time hearing of such spirit, but I'm eager to see it in action. Enough idle chatter, though. Everyone is in place. It's time to commence the final battle.
We'll all greet the new dawn together. See you after the dust settles.
Is that another mercenary expression of yours? Come, let's make sure we all survive to see Fódlan's rebirth. It seems Rhea and Talus have both breached the monastery. And for the sake of Fódlan's future, we will make it their tomb.
The barriers conjured by the enemy will hinder the movement of our troops.
Then we've no choice but to proceed in two groups. Take care that neither one is wiped out.
Where are the reinforcements? I don't want to die.
We should rescue Count Fódlan if at all possible. It will not be easy to find another man to wear the mitre. Can you find
There's a structural weakness in that wall. A heavily armored unit might be able to break through and expedite the rescue.
I am your man!
Watch this!
The Southern Church's bishop is an enemy of the goddess and must be destroyed.
Employ magic to attack Count Barley from below. That cannot be good.
Somebody save me!
Learn your place.
Take a breather.
any final word?
Thus ends a brilliant man, a glorious life, and far too much unspent gold.
Install another bishop, as if we did not have enough time.
My father's killed? Oh.
The bishop of the Southern Church has been struck down. Press the attack.
How could we let that happen to the Count? It was our duty to protect him!
Your Majesty, that dark mage seems to be the one creating these strange barriers.
Quite chic.
He must be a sorcerer on some planet. Let us smite him and his magic here and now.
Our goal is achieved. Fall back. Quite chic.
Count's assailants have eluded us.
I am your man!
Here goes!
I've got it. Take a breather.
Imperial dogs! Stop interfering and learn your place!
Ambushed! I should have known things would not be as simple as they seemed. I'm
You're like those who slither in the dark. There are tons of questions for you. But they're gonna have to wait till after I win.
Might you be much stronger than I thought? No, I am above subjugation.
Here it comes! Out of the way! You're done!
Where did he go? We need to dispel those barriers.
My turn. If he retreated to the upper floors, I do not see how we can reach him. There must be some way around the barriers.
We received multiple reports of enemy troops appearing out of thin air. Perhaps they have some sort of warping device.
That certainly sounds like it. We should check every hiding place we can think of. I have seen such warping devices beneath the monastery. They are controlled by a separate mechanism located elsewhere.
Then we need to find that, too?
We're already in 2 groups. Let's continue the search.
I'll take over.
Watch this!
I feel no
These
mercy.
infernal black walls are preventing me from reaching Lady Rhea. And now the Imperial reinforcements are closing in. Well, I'll just have to go intercept them myself.
My turn.
Here goes. I'll take over.
My turn?
Learn your place.
Use the catapults to crush the rebels below!
They're attacking from above. We have to stop those outposts.
Out of the way!
I don't have any interest in exchanging words with you. You attacked us, and that's all I need to know.
I am your man!
It's not over.
No mercy! This is war!
Lady Rhea, it was my greatest pride to be your sword.
I'll take over. Take a breather.
I am your man!
No mercy! This is war!
That must be the control device. Try to activate it.
Does this mean we can warp now?
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Leave this one? That's my cue.
They must watch this!
I'd rather be attacking than defending, but I still find this whole affair to be very annoying.
Let's use the device to go after that dark mage. Take care.
Not a problem. Move out!
Good. The device works. I got this!
Still here. Meister is in danger. Help him!
They're really pulling out all the stops here. We better intervene before we take any more casualties.
I will dispose of you vermin myself. I will not be held up by such foul vermin.
The stronghold is ours. Now there will be no more hurling.
No one!
Get out of my way!
So this is where I expire. I pray you might finish what must be done, Thomas.
Still here.
The dark barriers have vanished. Now we can rejoin our forces.
Stand aside! I'll fight until my dying breath to protect Lady Rhea.
Cyril, the wounds you carry. Please be safe.
As the goddess is my witness, this is as far as you go!
Annihilate them and reclaim all that is ours!
Don't stop now. Not when the future we seek is within our grasp.
Stop hurling rocks at us! I'm gonna... Oh, they stopped. Well, that's nice.
Take a breather.
You got this, Bernie!
We can't use these ourselves, hmm? What a bother.
Yeah, right!
Watch this! My turn?
I've got this.
Now!
give you 10 times the pain you inflicted on Lady Rhea! I hope that was enough to save her.
The way to the monastery is clear.
My turn! Not yet! I have you! Still fighting!
I'll take over.
It's my turn.
This is the moment we've been fighting for. Rhea and Talus will be waiting just ahead. It's a boon that the Empire's two greatest enemies are both within striking distance, yet we mustn't forget they are capable of anything. This situation could very quickly become dire.
No kidding. We're talking about the heads of the church and those who slither in the dark.
I hope you are all mentally prepared, because once this begins, we cannot afford to waste even a second. Lady Edelgard, we await your command.
Through some strange twist of fate, we find ourselves capturing Garreg Mach for the second time. Our first victory signaled the start of the war, and today's victory will be a giant step toward ending it. Today, together, we usher in a new era. And at the end of this path lies our future. The time is now. All Imperial forces, advance!
Come on! Victory's nearly ours!
You ignorant fools dare stand against me?
Reckoning has come, Talus. Now you will pay for all that you did to my father and the Empire. Out of the way! You're done!
The enemies that remain are undeserving of human mercy. On your command, we will purge them with fire.
You're done!
I no longer care. For the sake of my people, you must die.
Oh, you should care. Because I'm the one who's gonna kill you.
Foolish errand. This land is drenched in the blood of beasts.
Fool I may be, but I have plenty of courage. My allies and I stand ready to trample you into the dust.
Wretched beast! It strikes me now that our plans began to unravel, The moment you slipped from Kronya's clutches.
If you're saying it helps Her Majesty, then there's no better result I could hope for.
It's not over.
We dispelled the darkness. Now all that remains is Rhea. How fitting that I should settle things with Rhea here in the cathedral.
No matter how many years pass, you people will always be little more than fools. Return the land you stole from us!
Couldn't hurt.
Sorry, but I think I'd rather fight you instead. I will correct the mistake I made when I took you in, by ending your life.
I'm not gonna die here.
Blood of the best ones, and the heart of a traitor. Your sins run deeper than all others.
I wear my sins proudly, for they are the reason I fight to free Fódlan from the goddess's so-called judgment.
You have left me with no other choice. So be it.
I will crush you where you stand!
Can shapeshift too? Like that form.
You're done!
Then you are the Immaculate One. So be it. Today we destroy you and secure our future.
You're done!
Stay vigilant. There would be no greater folly than to die here after Olwash drops.
Just you wait, Father. I'm going to distinguish myself and return home a hero.
I am Petra McNeil, Queen of Bridget. I honor my pact by fighting with the Empire.
My turn! No mercy! This is war!
I shall never back down!
No mercy! This is war! I will not be caught off guard.
We will prevail today, even if it costs me the life that Her Majesty so graciously saved.
This is war!
I'll pray this fight is the one that ends this wretched war for good.
Well, I suppose I can allow myself one day of truly giving my all.
Here goes. I'll fight to the last. This is on you.
I'm still here. This should do it.
I'll take over. I yield to no one. I've got this. Get out of my way.
I will deliver victory to Lady Edelgard, even at the cost of my life.
We will never yield to it, no matter how large or powerful you might be.
pretend I'm not here.
Onward to victory and glory.
My turn?
I am your man.
Not today.
I must prevail. Grant me power.
This is war!
She's no longer able to maintain that form. If we act quickly, we can restrain her.
Sonny, we must reclaim what was stolen from us!
I will destroy you by my own hand.
We will surpass you both and move forward.
I don't know what the future holds, but we're not gonna stop until we claim we're finished.
Together, everyone! Let's finish this!
This struggle is nothing compared to what we faced in the Red Canyon.
Your man.
I'll go to the last!
This is on you!
Not yet!
This is not over. I must carry on for the sake of my mother's fallen comrades.
Loathsome helmet! Abominable creatures! I will give you the burial you deserve!
Look out! I will not allow you to sully this sacred place!
Then die along with it!
It's gonna fall!
This way!
There's no way they could have survived that.
Well then, just one thing left.
Must we do this now? But I suppose you earned it. Just this once. At last, Fódlan has been freed from that which bound it. Today marks a momentous new chapter in its history, and we shall be its authors.
It is now 1183, Blue Sea Moon. The Empire has freed Garreg Mach and put the Knights of Seiros and those who slither in the dark to rout. Amidst the fighting, Archbishop Rhea and Tallus both go missing, With no one to lead, the Central Church's influence wanes, and those who slither in the dark vanish. But due to Claude's breaking of a pact to serve his own ambitions, the Empire and Leicester Alliance soon return to war. Bloodshed between the three ruling powers of Fódlan, Empire, Alliance, and the beleaguered kingdom, rages on with no end in sight.
What an adventure we've had. Hard to believe it all started with one little dust-up in the woods. We've seen each other through so many battles, and yet I know we've got a lot more to go. Chances are I'll stay and fight for this place, but don't hold it against me if I slip away from time to time for an adventure of my own. And while my future isn't set in stone, I know one thing for certain. Right here, right now, this is where I live and breathe.